Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency markets. I'm going to give you a proper analysis on BTC, what I'm expecting in the next week or so that you can have a very good understanding. Of course, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, notification on, because we post one video every single day. Guys, Bitcoin at the moment had a beautiful pump this morning, going from roughly $55,000 to $57,000, and you can see so many moon boys are already back saying that we're gonna go back to 150k. Do I believe that so? Well, it's very early to say, and in my opinion, we are still in a mid-term downtrend. But today I'm going to answer to you all the questions. I'm going to show you where it's going to be like a very good potential buying support, and also I'm going to show you what you can do in order to anticipate the mark. Okay, let's have a look at Bitcoin straight away. Bitcoin, guys, looks like at the moment, went down to $53,000, had a bounce to the like a correction to the downsides. At the moment, it's trying to climb back up a little bit. Things look, in my opinion, quite good. And what I'm expecting right now could be, I got two potential scenarios in mind. But just remember something, guys. I can see lots of moon boys going and saying that we're going to go down now to 40,000, 30,000. Remember, guys, that in crypto, like in stocks, in every market, what you can do, you can trade the market even if it goes down or it goes up. It doesn't matter. For example, I want to show you our VIP group, guys. VIP group is our flagship group that you can join if you want. Link in the description below. We are a community of professional traders, and I want to show you, like, we post trading calls pretty much every single day. We have member calls as well from our best pro trader members. You can see, like, over here with all the reasoning why we are opening a trade with stop losses, take profits, and all of that. I want to show you our results, guys, because as you can see from here, right, we are posting, we're going longer, we are going short. It doesn't matter where the market goes. The VIP group is always gonna print money. So if you want to really join a community of like-minded traders that are gonna go long, are gonna go short, and are making money pretty much every single day, and also you want a proper Bitcoin analysis every single day, which actually we are nailing every single analysis, and also you want altcoin analysis every single day. Whether you are a short-term trader, medium-term trader, swing trader, long-term investors, you need to join us, because otherwise you're gonna hurt yourself, especially during this market condition. If you want, link in the description below. By the way, let's go back into our chart from Bitcoin and we'll see where are we going right now. Guys, the weekly chart still looks, in my opinion, pretty good. I don't see any crazy potential for more, I would say, downside like happened last week, where we saw this beautiful, I want to call it beautiful, but this catastrophic drop to the downside. And what I'm expecting right now, guys, we have a beautiful area over here of support. So it's over here, okay, this area over here, which is in between 49,000 to $51,000. What I could be expecting from here, in my opinion, is a very big area of liquidity. And what I could be expecting for Bitcoin would be at least around this area to have a nice bounce to the upside. So what I could be expecting could be something like this, and then finally a big bump to the upside. And so many of you are probably asking me, what is going to be the catalyst of Bitcoin dropping to $49,000 to $51,000? Guys, this week we're going to have the CPI. CPI report is the measurement of inflation, which is going to dictate if inflation is coming down, and the Federal Reserve, of course, might cut interest rates if the CPI comes lower than expectation. But if it comes higher than expectation, then the stock market is going to sell, and as well as crypto. So in my opinion is that if we're going to see the CPI coming higher than expected, like a hot print CPI, then I could be expecting this last move to the downside at roughly I'll probably say $51,000, and then after that could be, in my opinion, like a proper local bottom, and then from there we could be seeing a big rebound coming to the upside. So what I could be expecting could be something like this, maybe this week until maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, a pump up to 59,000, then a drop in anticipation of the CPI down to maybe 55, and then if CPIs come cooler than expected, then we could see a pump up to this area here, maybe 65, 66,000. But if the CPI comes hotter than expected, then I could see one last drop down to here, a bit of range from here, and then a final push to the upside. So I don't believe that we're gonna go down. Some people believe, we're gonna go down to $40,000 like this. First of all, what I want to see is something like this, which is very important. And then from there, we will have to analyze, what is going to be happening. So, but right now, in my opinion, looking at the probability of a rebound is much more than a probability of a movement to the downside. Now, let's also have a look a little bit more intraday, so you can understand, how to trade this market as well. So what I'm going to do right now from here, I'm just going to cancel all of this so you have a very good picture. I'm going to get my RSI. Actually, I'm going to go on my stochastic RSI so we can see also stochastic RSI can really help us to understand where we are. So at the moment, guys, if I actually have to have a look at the chart from here, I can see that Bitcoin has formed a potential double bottom. So double bottom is the shape over here. I'm going to show you in a second, right? You're going to see you have one bottom over here, one bottom over here, and we broke from this double bottom. So right now we are pretty much retesting the neckline around this area. And in general, what you see from a double bottom in the beginning, what you want to, I guess, if you haven't entered, and of course this is not financial advice, but if you want to, let's say, think about the long position, right? The best time for a long position over here would be at the retest of this diagonal break around 56,800, 900, because what you want to make sure is that if Bitcoin goes back here to retest this area, then you want to see a rebound from here. So once you're going to see a rebound and then doing this, then it's going to be good to open a long position. And of course, if that happens, the target is going to be usually from the neckline to the double bottom from here. So we're gonna go from here and then just bring it over here. So looking at the chart from here, I would say potential target of $63,000 is on the cards. So that's is gonna be very important. But again, what we can see also from here, it's you can draw a line from this area roughly to this area over here. So I would say that 60 to 63,000 could be a good target for this. If this one is actually a true double bottom. So we still don't know if it's like a fake out or a proper double bottom from here, but looking at the charts in this direction, I would say even if I converge these two lines over here, you can see that roughly around Tuesday or Wednesday, a target of $62,000, it could be on the cards. But again, very important to have a look at and this one over here at the retest in this area. Now, guys, let's have a look at other things just to make us understand, like, where are we going with this market over here. I'm gonna go and also analyze the DXY dollar currency index. Very important for us to understand what's going on, with the dollar, because dollar has a negative correlation to Bitcoin. So whenever the dollar pumps to the upside, Bitcoin can trend downwards, but whenever the DXY goes to the upside, Bitcoin goes downward. But right now, the DXY, guys, is trying to pretty much, I would say, is on life support, and it keeps going against this diagonal resistance, keeps getting rejected. So I believe that, in my opinion, what I can see with the DXY could be, unless we're gonna have hot CPI numbers, which I do not believe is going to happen, but unless we're not gonna have cool CPI numbers, I can expect the dollar to do this kind of movement. I'm gonna show you right now. So something like this, maybe go up to, let's say, 106, 107 in anticipation of the CPI, and we're gonna have a cooler CPI than expected, that I could see something like this, a continuation to the downside, and in the next upcoming months reaching a level of roughly $95. That's really what I want to see right now for BTC for Bitcoin to really have a surge, like a midterm top. Guys, my target, as I don't know if you don't know, but my target is roughly in between 85 to 95,000 dollars. I believe that after that we're gonna see a bigger correction than what we saw right now, and then probably for the end of the bull market, 110, 120. That's gonna be my final target, and I can be completely wrong. Also, guys, let's have a look at other stuff. For example, like the S&P 500, because that's very important as well. Because in general, the S&P 500 has a very good correlation with BTC, but right now has decoupled from BTC. So the question everybody's asking right now is the S&P 500 going to continue here? Is it going to have a consolidation? And when is going to have a consolidation, are money going to transfer to Bitcoin? I believe so. I believe that this is gonna happen. So I can see the S&P in the next few days to we can say cool down a little bit, and then the money should be transferred with Bitcoin. I'm just gonna cancel over here this one. I'm gonna go and put my RSI just to see a little bit more what's going on over here, guys. I mean, you can see that even on the daily we're having a multiple, what we call a bearish divergence. So you can see this one trending down like that, and you can see this one going up like this. So in general, whenever you see something like that, you should be expecting a consolidation reversal. I'm not gonna say soon, but in the next potentially days or a few weeks, because everything is overbought. The S&P is going to like a parabolic, almost like a parabolic move, and that's what I could be expecting. And guys, what I'm saying right now is I'm not saying that we're gonna see a reversal like this. We're not gonna see like a complete breakage of the structure, but what I could be expecting could be something like this. So we're gonna go and take this line over here as our point of interest, or even let's say this point over here like that. We could be seeing maybe something like a correction down to this area over here. Then I could see Bitcoin to start to pump like there is no tomorrow, and then the S&P 500 is still incredibly bullish, and we could be seeing maybe like a parabolic, blow off top coming soon. Like we can see even with the RSI from here, you can see that it's touching right now these lines over here. We are pretty much missing the little last point, and looking at the chart, from here, the little last point could be around this area over here. So if you're gonna go and see that, so I'm expecting, as I said before, consolidation maybe around this area here, and then one final move, which in my opinion is going to be around here, around 6,200, 6,000. So then after that, we could be seeing a bigger correction to go and maybe do like this, then maybe like this, and then a final push to finish the bull market. Maybe not 8,000, but let's say even 7,000 could be something reasonable. But at the moment, guys, to summarize the whole thing, Bitcoin still not out of the woods. If I tell you again that we're gonna go now to 100K because we pumped this morning like $2,000, I would be a complete liar. So it's still not great. So we had to really make sure that we're gonna go back up, as soon as possible. But I could be saying that if we're gonna have a good CPI reading and a little bit of correction with the S&P 500, then Bitcoin could continue to go to the upside. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. But just remember, you can always trade both ways in the market. And if you want to join a proper community of traders, VIP group, link in the description below. Thank you so much, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.